and welcome to this week's video. Wow, did you see our last video where Prinny had made her debut appearance in Star? We managed to get so many of your wonderful orders out. If you haven't yet seen that video, check it out now. We love reading all your comments and messages, and we've had a lot of requests for me to do a video for you on our premiere collection. The last video we did on our premieres, which was actually during lockdown, so I was here on my own late one night, all the babies sold out. It was absolutely breathtaking. They all found wonderful new homes during lockdown. We have been busy replenishing our stocks, and I didn't want to do a video until I had enough selection to show you, as with the store now back up and running and the website, they are selling extremely fast. So I've put a nice little collection together to show you who we have at the moment. So with our premiere collection, these dolls are painted more individually. They have a lot more skin detail and they can be quite heavy in weight. So depending on the sculpt and the way that they're styled and painted, they can look extremely realistic. Now, for those of you who don't know, we work so much alongside TV and playhouses. We do so many babies here for soap operas. We've just done babies for obviously Gentleman Jack. We did some for Victoria. We're actually working on 5 new babies at present for another amazing film that will be coming out next year, but we can't tell you much about that one just yet. But we have some amazing sculpts and different varieties and sizes that we're having to do for that contract. So that's really, really great. We get very excited about having to customize certain criteria and getting it just right for what they want to fill that part with. Anyway, back to our premieres. So TV now do love the premiere collection. A lot of them have the painted hair, and on camera obviously it's very low maintenance for the actors to maintain while they're sort of demonstrating the baby or doing the part with the baby, so they don't have to worry about keep styling it or doing it in makeup or anything. There is so much skin detail and craftsmanship that goes into these, but it does look like real hair. So a lot of people go to touch it and then they realise it's not there. So you can see how young this one looks. It's got a lot of veining, capillaries and detail. It's also got the birth marking, so that's nice too. Everybody has a different opinion or what they prefer in their collections, and we have a lot of collectors that really love this much detail and they love to have them as realistic as possible. If they like taking pictures of them, some of you I know have your own YouTube channels and love showing your babies off. These ones are all on our website, and a beauty like this sells for $350. So with that amount of detail and work, I don't think that's really too bad. I mean, I see a lot of babies on the market at the minute that are far, far more expensive with quite a bit less detail. So of course, with them being premiere collection, we don't really repeat them. So it's not like we'll make 6 of this one and 6 of another one. They're all more one of a kind in the style of the painting and the way that they're customized. So this one is Tyson, and he's really sweet, and he's a newborn size premiere baby. He's got beautiful, look at those blue eyes, aren't they amazing? And again, all the hand painted hair, a lot of blemishing and all the skin detail too. It's quite heavy. I'd say it's about 6 pounds in weight and feels just like a real baby. Got the floppy head, which I know a lot of you like. You get lots of messages saying, have your babies got a floppy head? So yeah, he has got a floppy head. Naturally, with the way that they are filled and the weight distribution in them, we can always change that. So you can say to us, we want it heavier, or I'd like it a bit lighter, depending on what you would like to do with it, where it's just sat on display, or you're actually enjoying your baby and dressing it and handling it more. Now with the Reborn babies, they are soft bodied, so naturally you can have them as a boy or a girl. Now this is also a lovely sculpt. This is Freya, and you can see again the hair. So like no two are the same. They're all so individually painted depending on how they've been styled. So this is again a newborn size baby. Got a nice weight to her with the floppy head again, and she's got these really big dark brown eyes. Isn't she striking? She's lovely, and she's also on the website, and she's $375. The team of artists that make them are so talented and skilled, and a lot of them are from, you know, art backgrounds, and they're very trained in what they do. I know these babies, when I showcase these babies, they never last very long. I think you get quite excited sometimes about what the video is going to be on this week and look forward to seeing what arrives in our store. We've obviously done quite a few silicone videos lately, and I have to admit our silicone cabinet is looking a little bit empty. We said earlier, oh gosh, we hope some silicones will arrive soon. We have got some amazing silicones, absolutely fabulous ones coming in very soon, but we normally have to wait a few weeks before they're actually made. Who shall I show you next? This is Lila, and she's also on our website, and I just think, look, what a little winter hat. It's been quite cold here today. I've actually put the heating on, which was a bit naughty of me. It was so wet and cold. Different skin tone again, quite a warm complexion. Can you see how the painting is all feathered around the face, just like when a baby has just been born? And she's got the little waves of hair there. So again, depending on the brushes that's used and the different finish detail. The little hand-rooted eyelashes. I mean, really attractive. I think she is absolutely stunning. She's even got a slightly, here, little milk spots sort of illusion on the nose as well, which is all painted on. Absolutely gorgeous. And the majority of these can also take the magnetic dummies. So she is classed as a 20-inch, 595. So she is very attractive. I think she'll find the perfect home. She's very lovely, that one. These are just the cutest. And we just finished these yesterday. Yes, they're twins. Look at these cuties. So this is the Pip sculpt from Cassie Brace, and we've painted them very similar, so they are like quite identical twins. Naturally they have a few little variations because they're all hand painted, and the way that the skin is shaded and detailed, and these are classed as premature size. So this one is called Pip on the website, and this one we've called Pip Joe, just so you know who's who. And we've dressed them in little matching twin outfits that have just come into store. A lot of the outfits that you see on our babies you can actually buy separately. So this outfit, which will be going on our website soon, sells for £15, and we do a lot in the premature size clothing too for the smaller babies, probably ranging from about 14 inches up to newborn size. But I think these, I don't know how we're going to separate them actually. I know they're listed separately on the website, but wouldn't they look so cute? And that's that twin thing going on again. I have to have my twins. Sometimes in the actual sculpt itself, there's so much detail in the shape of the head and the way that the sculptor has actually done that. Can you see he's got like a little soft spot here? And sometimes when they've got the rooted hair, obviously you can't see that, but with the painted hair, you can see they actually sculpt through the painting as well. And then we have this little chappie. Now this chappie gets very mixed comments. I think because number one, he does look very real, but then he doesn't look the happiest. He's lovely in his colouring and naturally his expression. You know, not all new babies are beautiful, of course, naturally to their parents they are, but sometimes character babies can look the most real. So this is Joanie on our website. He's 300, I think he's 350. And again, he's got all the hand painted hair, but he's got a lot of birth markings and detail and the little blemishes, just like a newborn baby. He comes in about 19 inches and he's just nice. He just fits sort of in your arms. And he's also available on our website. I think he's really great. I mean, he's definitely a character. He's certainly not the happiest Maybe he needs feeding. I don't know if we fed all the babies today. He's actually from the same collection, so from the Elisa Mark sculpt as the first one we looked at. So although you can see some similarities, they're quite different in their facial expressions. And then we have a very special baby, which I am totally in love with. And I have to be honest, but I have had this one squirreled away at the back of one of the counters. And it wasn't till yesterday, till I was sort of doing some rearranging and sorting out, that I found her. And I was like, oh no, I forgot that baby was there. She went down literally, I think I popped her there just when we reopened in June, thinking, oh gosh, she's a bit too beautiful. I don't want to put her out in the store yet. And then when I found her yesterday, I thought, oh gosh, I think she's going to have to make an appearance. So this beauty we've called Bryony, and she is absolutely exquisite. She is so beautifully painted. Look at her. Isn't she magnificent? She really is. The way she's been done, the feel of her, like you say, the floppy head, the weighted baby, and her detail is just magnificent. I don't think I can get across just how exquisite this work is. It really is just beautiful. And she comes in again as a newborn size baby, and she is available on our website. I think she's just gone on today. I've had the pleasure of her hidden behind the window, forgetting about her really. I think she'll make any collector very, very happy to own her in the collection. She really is beautiful. So our premieres do vary, and naturally they're painted by all different artists and creators. So that's why they have such a variation in style, which is lovely. Now this one is the sculpt of Chase by the famous Bonnie Brown, the wonderful sculptor Bonnie Brown. And again, this has got the hand painted hair. Can you see again, it's got the actual mouldings in the sculpt itself. So it's a really sweet young baby. And this is also lovely. So this has a slightly warmer skin tone and painted in a different way to the other ones that we've seen. So they're all heat set Genesis paints. It's just literally the way that they're applied that give them so much definition, and the way that they look quite different. So this is Chase. And why I'm showing you Chase last is because we also have another one from the Chase sculpt, but with the very fine micro-rooted hair. And this one, I mean, Stephanie didn't see this one because I brought this in last night, and this morning she's like, oh, where's that baby come from? Oh my gosh, have you seen and felt its hair? So this has the really sweet, very fine micro-rooted hair, which we don't see on many of our babies really now. A lot of the premieres do have the painted hair, but isn't she beautiful? Look at her skin detail and her colouring again. So she's a bit of a strawberry blonde, to be honest, and her colouring just goes lovely with her. There's a lot of colours and detail and layers of painting and artistry. But don't they look different? So this is the thing, you can have the same sculpt painted by two different artists, but aren't they different? Comment below which one you would choose. Do you like her as a little girl or a little boy with the painted hair or the rooted hair? Just thought, yeah, I'd take you through a few of our premiere babies that we have in store at present. Of course, a lot of you are familiar with our other ranges, which are also magnificently painted. This is what we call our mid-range. So these dolls retail for about $269. They're beautifully painted again, but not quite as many layers as the premieres. So the premieres have layer after layer after layer of skin tones and capillaries, veining, all the mottling. So it's a longer process in creating the premieres, hence the price is a little bit higher, and we don't have that many of them because they take such a long time to make. But this is also super cute. Isn't that lovely? And this one again has got little curly hair. It's absolutely super soft mohair, but beautifully painted. Little birthmark there, look. So we have all ranges, and our Reborn start at £120. So we have some amazing starter dolls too, and then working right through the premiers and then into the silicones, mainly for the collectors. I hope that's given you a little bit of an insight into what we're about here and the different ranges that we do. I love making these videos for you and showing you our latest dolls in store. I just hope that if you are coming to visit us, they are here long enough for you to see, as I know sometimes they can just be wiped out in a day online. The website is extremely busy at the minute, so thank you to everybody who's supporting our wonderful independent business and buying off our website. We really appreciate your support, and most of all, we love to meet you in store, and we love to hear about yourselves and why you love your collections and what you're planning for next. It's like one great big adventure, saving up for the next baby for your collection or the next dolly. It doesn't matter what type of dolly it is. If you love collecting, that's all it's about. And most of all, thank you so much for watching our videos. Don't forget to give it a massive like, massive thumbs up, and tell all your friends to subscribe, and hopefully they'll be as interested as you are in starting the hobby. Thank you so much for watching, and we can't wait to meet you soon.